We visited Crater Lake National Park at Klamuth Falls, Oregon on September the 16th, 2022. If you would like to get notices when I post again, be sure to subscribe right here. Just click on that button. This national park was established on May 22nd, 1902 and has approximately 500,000 visitors each year. We'll be driving to Crater Lake National Park from the south. So we're about to finish up our national park trips. The national park is located in the Cascade Mountain Range, and we can see it as we approach it here. We have been driving on the Volcanic Legacy Oregon Scenic Byway and will be on it several different times in the next few days as we go between various national parks. And now we're entering Crater Lake National Park at the south entrance. This park was founded in 1902, making it the 5th oldest national park, and it's centered basically around an old caldera that has been flooded with water. We're going to be taking the rim drive all the way around. You can see from here, this is a topographical map, and this is what we'll be driving around. As we drive in, we notice the poles along the road. Again, these are snow poles. And these are almost 8 feet tall, which means that they're expecting almost 8 feet of snow in this area. Now time to enter through the southern gate, and again our senior pass saves us $30 or $40. We'll be stopping at the Visitor Center to look over Crater Lake.
Take the next left to stay on Rim Village Drive, then turn left to stay on Rim Village Drive.
As we walk over to the lake from the parking lot, we see a whole bunch of golden mantle ground squirrels. They're not very scared of the visitors. Both these are not chipmunks. Chipmunks have stripes on their face, but ground squirrels do not. And now it's time to go over to the lake and look over it. There's no inlet or outlet on this lake. All the water comes from either rainwater or snow melt falling into it. And now we head out on the rim road around the caldera. It's 33 miles long. There are 35 overlooks around the lake. We're just going to stop at a few of them. And this one, we can see Wizard Island. Wizard Island is actually a volcano inside of a volcano. Crater Lake is a volcano that collapsed and then filled with water. Crater Lake is the collapsed caldera of Mount Mazama. As you can see here, then, the Wizard Island is another volcano inside it. First you had Mount Mazama, and then the lava collapsed in, and when it did, the whole thing sunk in. Then it filled with water, and then the next volcano, Wizard Island, formed. So you can see this is 1,943 feet deep, making it the deepest lake in the United States and the 6th deepest lake in the world. And you can note the blue color of the water. It looks like that because it's so clear. Here you can see the side of the volcano that has collapsed in, and we see some more golden mantle ground squirrels here. Now it's time to head on around West Rim Drive. This area is always opened, even during the winter, but the East Rim Drive is closed usually by mid to late October due to snowfall, and it's not plowed. And now it's time to stop at another overlook, but this time looking away from the caldera. Here we're going to see several volcanoes. The Cascades are a series of volcanoes that go up through the middle of Oregon. Here we can see 3 of those volcanoes: Union Peak, McLaughlin Mountain, and Mount Shasta. You can't see Mount Shasta very well until you darken it and can just barely see it on the horizon. We now stop at Watchman Overlook and take a good look at the lake. In the distance we can see Mount McLaughlin again. And this is a view across the entire lake with Wizard Island in front of us. A shield volcano forms slowly over thousands of eruptions over hundreds of thousands of years from various vents and domes, and it forms a sloping shape like a warrior's shield. A cinder cone volcano is formed when the fragments congeal and shoot up into the air and fall as small little pieces around it, forming a circular or oval cone. The last type of volcano we've seen is stratovolcano. It is formed in a steep conic volcano formed by different levels of eruption over thousands or hundreds of thousands of years, like Mount Shasta. Now it's time to turn on the East Rim Drive. This area is not snow-plowed during the winter, so in mid-October to late October, when the first snow falls, it is closed to traffic. The lake is calm right now and acts almost like a mirror. It's a beautiful blue color, and you can see the entire Crater Lake here. Now we're going to drive up to the highest point, Cloud Cap Overlook, and look down at the lake and various areas around the lake. The wind here always blows from an east to west direction, so you can see the trees are growing on one side more than on the other side. They're called flag trees. We keep on driving around the east side of the caldera. All of this road is closed during the winter due to snow and is not snow plowed. We finally returned to the visitor center at the southern end of the lake, and we're going to be eating lunch here. Now it's time to head to Redmond for the night. At first we'll be driving back over some of the territory we covered on the West Rim Drive, and then we'll leave the lake and head north. As we head north away from the lake, we notice burn areas again. These must have been several years ago, as it's starting to recover already. And then it's time to leave Crater Lake through the northern entrance and head on north toward Redmond. And this brings us to the end of this video.